The Forgotten Kingdom by Felix Chen. In this new age of environmentalism and activism, it seems like everyone has a cause that they like to support. Save the bees, protect the oceans, protect the forests. People now speak supportively of all different kinds of life forms, because the importance of biodiversity is finally being understood and the consequences of our actions undeniable and accumulating. However, even in this time of increased awareness, there still seems to be an entire kingdom of life that is largely forgotten or misunderstood. The fungal kingdom. They play such pivotal roles in our lives, but these incredible beings only seem to be remembered for being a bad pizza topping, some party drug, or that power-up item in Mario. But today, I'm here to change that perspective. I'm here as your fungal ambassador, to introduce you all to the wonderful world of mushrooms, mycelium, and more. To shine a light on all that they've done for us already, and how they can continue to impact us in the future. So, what has fungi done for us already? Well, they've built much of the foundation for life as we know it. Fungi plays a major role in the formation and maintenance of soil, the keystone for all life on land. They do this by digesting rock, and using their mycelium to stabilize the soil. They also do this by regulating diseases, pests, and microbial profiles within the soil itself. But most importantly, they do this by decomposing organic matter and recycling those nutrients back into the ecosystem. Hanula Magdalena et al. Fungal Biodiversity and Their Role in Soil Health. March 27th, 2018. Retrieved from frontiersin.org. Fungi are the bridge between life and death, the link that makes the cycle complete. Without an agent in our ecosystem to deal with dead matter, our world would quickly pile up with seas of dead debris, trees, bones, rotten flesh, and disease would most definitely run rampant. However, thankfully for us and for the world, fungi have filled this important niche for us. But this is no recent occurrence. According to Krzysztof Zienkiewicz et al., fungal symbiosis leads to photosynthetic mycelium, published July 16, 2019, retrieved from elifesciences.org. Quote, algae first evolved in the sea, and it has been suggested that symbioses with fungi may have helped some algae to leave the water and to colonize the land more than 500 million years ago. These organisms are known as lichen, a highly adaptable, pioneering species that paves the way for new generations of life and what helped make this rocky earth habitable. Through physical disruption and producing acid that can effectively dissolve even minerals, the symbioses between algae and fungi were able to conquer an impossible task and change the course of evolution forever and made this very moment possible. Jie Chen et al. Weathering of Rocks Induced by Lichen Colonization, a review, published March 20th, 2000, retrieved from ScienceDirect.com. Now, what else can fungi offer us? Well, the impact of fungi doesn't end with indirect benefits from soil formation or from decomposition. In fact, they can directly benefit people's health and even aid in the recovery from serious diseases like breast cancer. Quote, the pharmacological effects of nutritional and medicinal mushrooms have been reported in several experimental clinical trials and have shown promising results in the adjuvant treatment of breast cancer. Garby Novice et al. The effects of dietary supplementation with agaricales mushrooms and other medicinal fungi on breast cancer. Evidence-based medicine. Published July 18, 2011. Retrieved from silo.br. These patients supplemented daily with agaricus mushrooms. And incredibly, 75.7% of these patients saw an increase in their natural killer cells, important agents in our immune system that generally decline when patients are exposed to treatments like radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Novice et al. The effects of dietary supplementation with agaricales mushrooms and other medicinal fungi on breast cancer. Evidence-based medicine, published July 18, 2011. Immune benefits aren't just limited to our species, however. In fact, the bee can benefit greatly from mushroom and mycelium. In fact, a method for treating viruses that have been decimating bee populations within the last decade has finally been discovered. The trick is polypore mushrooms, like this reishi and this amadu that we see here. By feeding mycelial extracts to infected bees, they saw incredible declines in disease. 45,000-fold decline in Lake Sinai viruses, and a 79-fold decline in deformed wing virus. Stamets, Paul Stamets et al. Extract of polypore mushroom mycelia reduce viruses in honeybees. Published October 4th, 2018. Retrieved from nature.com. By interacting more with mushrooms and fungi, we can not only recover and supplement our own health, but simultaneously impact the immunity of organisms around us, sowing seeds for a better future. For hundreds of millions of years, these beings have been working in the dark, eating death and spreading life. But we have only begun to scratch the surface. The potential for fungi is endless, from tackling waste issues to health crises to improving agriculture and even solving complex issues. There is so much room for fungi to take part. Forgotten no more. Fungi are the future, and I hope you all become our allies. Thank you.